You do not exist. The person you call I, the identity you defend, the self you believe is reading these words right now, is a story, a construct, an illusion the mind created and then forgot it created. Buddhism teaches the doctrine of Anatta, no self. There is no permanent, unchanging you at the center of your experience. What you call yourself is a collection of thoughts, sensations, memories, and labels, constantly changing, never stable, ultimately empty. Think about who you were 10 years ago. Different body, different thoughts, different beliefs, different cells. That person is gone. Now ask yourself, where did they go? They dissolved, because they were never solid to begin with. You are not a thing. You are a process, a river that mistakes itself for a rock. The ego is the voice in your head that says, I am this and I am not that. I am successful. I am a failure. I am confident. I am broken. These are not truths. These are stories the mind tells to create the illusion of a separate, solid self. And you believe them. You became trapped in a fiction. Here is the mechanism. Your brain receives sensory input. Thoughts arise, feelings occur, memories surface. And somewhere in that process, the mind draws a circle around certain experiences and says, "This is me." Everything inside the circle is self. Everything outside is other. But the circle is imaginary. It was never really there. Buddhism asks you to investigate. Look for the self. Where is it? Is it your body? No, because your body constantly changes and you still feel like you. Is it your thoughts? No, because thoughts come and go and you remain. Is it your memories? No, because you forget most of your life and still believe you exist. So where is this self you are so certain is real? You cannot find it, because it is not a thing you can point to. It is a pattern the mind mistakes for an entity, a verb pretending to be a noun. You are not the dancer. You are the dance. The suffering comes from defending something that does not exist. You suffer when your ego is threatened, when someone criticizes you, when you fail, when you do not get what you want. But what is being threatened? A story, a construction, an illusion you have mistaken for reality. Imagine you are wearing a mask for so long you forget it is a mask. You believe the mask is your face. When someone insults the mask, you feel wounded. When the mask cracks, you feel like you are dying. But you are not the mask. You never were. You are the awareness beneath it. The ego is not your enemy. The ego is not even real enough to be your enemy. It is a useful fiction, a tool the mind uses to navigate the world. The problem is not that the ego exists. The problem is that you believe it is you. When you see through the illusion, something shifts. You still function. You still have preferences. You still use the word I. But you hold it lightly. You recognize it as a convenience, not a truth. Like calling a wave separate from the ocean. Useful for conversation, false in reality. This is not nihilism. This is liberation. When there is no self to defend, there is nothing to protect. When there is no identity to maintain, there is nothing to prove. When there is no permanent you, there is only this moment experiencing itself. Look at your hand. Is that you? Look at your thoughts. Are those you? Look at the awareness observing your thoughts. Is that you? Keep looking. Keep stripping away everything you think you are. What remains when the story stops? Not nothing. Not emptiness in the sense of void, but emptiness in the sense of space. Pure awareness. Consciousness without an owner. Experience without an experiencer. This is what you actually are, not the character in the story. The space in which the story unfolds. The person you think you are is a memory of the past and a projection of the future, meeting in a present moment that is already gone. You are chasing a ghost, and the ghost is you. There is no you. There never was. And in seeing this, you are finally free.